Hello, and welcome to FTL, or Faster Than Light. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And we'll be starting a new game. Now I only have 2 ships unlocked. And now I have to do that. I have to complete 2 more to get layout B. And I'll be starting on Advanced Edition because I like the challenge. And we'll just start this on easy. Now this game is very fun. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip sound. Go to the options menu to turn on or off sound effects and enemies. I'm gonna change something real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I recommend before starting to make sure you do that because I often accidentally forget to do that before going to combat, which can be very bad. And now, as you jump, each place can have an event or just nothing, as that says. And in case the fleet catches up to you, it won't be an automatic game over, but you'll be attacked by probably the worst thing you can think of. An armada of ships. Not just any. You'll be attacked by a group of ships. And when you're attacked by rebels, when they're catching up to you, because you're attacked in that line that will appear when. Okay. So as you play, I'm gonna take that because that's very good. As you can see, that line shows how much the rebel fleet will pursue you, how much they're getting, how close they're getting to you. Now, in case you enter that line when it's actually part of the rebel fleet, when the rebel fleet is there, you'll get attacked by rebels, as well as rebel ships will be attacking you from the background. So I would not recommend going into that area. And that can be either good or bad. Now there's one event that I'm hoping I'll never find, which I can tell you about after this. Now I wouldn't. Well, that's actually a very good item, so I'm not going to get rid of it unless there's something really good. Now I recommend buying missiles and fuel whenever you can. Now I could buy that, but no. No, yeah, we have that crew member. The unique thing about NGs is they repair more, but they do less damage. I believe that's the case. Is that what it is, right? Yes, they do more repairing, but they also give less damage. Now your whole goal is to get over to the exit. I recommend not going to immediately, especially in early areas, as you could use some items. As resources and enemies will get harder as you go through the game. Now, you should always aim your missile towards the ship in case you chose the original starting vessel. I'm just gonna accept that because that's decent. Now, you can always just attack them, but sometimes it's more profitable, like they'll give you more missiles. Now, this is one of the most annoying situations, is near a sun. This is really the most annoying situation because randomly you'll get lit on fire. And you can't just automatically leave either. You have to you can't just automatically leave afterwards in some of these areas. Now that's very annoying because it will light part of your ship on fire. And you can't just immediately... Now immediately fix it before we get another solar flare. Okay, quickly. Okay, now solar flares are annoying. As they destroy your ship, and they're very hard to deal with. I usually just turn it off whenever. Now, oftentimes when they give the surrender offer, usually you get less scrap, but more resources. Which these are all your resources. Drone parts are needed in case you're using drones. Missiles are used in case you use a missile-requiring weapon. And lastly, there is fuel, which is what you need to do each jump. So please like, comment, and subscribe, or whatever they say. So there is your hull meter, which, in case it drops to 0, you're destroyed and you end the game. And scrap is mainly used for shops, as well as another thing, which is you can upgrade your ship right here, give it more power, more systems can give them more power, which can give different effects, like oxygen refill, healing, dodge rate. And barrier. I'm actually gonna get a second barrier, as it can be very helpful, especially when dealing with harder enemies. Now you can agree to a trade, and they'll improve your reactor, which just means you get extra power. And honestly, I have enough resources. I'm pretty sure it's extra power. Yeah, it's extra power. And now that can be useful sometimes, but most of the time I don't take it unless I'm really good on resources. And now there's 3 types of systems. There's 3 types of sectors, which are ones that are neutral, ones that are friendly, and ones that are enemies. Friendly ones like this one, you're less likely to be attacked, whereas enemies, the enemy systems, you're more likely to be attacked. And neutral ones are just neutral. Now, those are defense turrets, so actually, I think missiles could be better here. Now, as you see, we finished, and no crew member. Great. Oh well, onwards. And nothing there. And in case there's a distress signal right next to store, just take that. And I'm pretty sure that event, yep, is pretty good. I'm gonna go here and you can repair. As you get further in the game, some stores will become more expensive. And then repair arm. Then I can just about buy that, which is a very good thing because that gives you 10% more scrap. Scrap is a very good resource. Now I'm just gonna aid them because this could be profit. Because usually when you aid people, usually they'll return the favor. Sometimes they will just abandon you afterwards, but sometimes they'll repay you. Like usually this type of situation, they repay you. Now contact the civilians and they repay you for your kindness. And now you have more. And now civilian sector is where you usually start out in. Rebel and controlled is the worst. Because, you know, rebels, they're the ones you're being chased by. Now we're in the nebula area, and we can immediately go to store, but first I'm going to go there. And let's see what we get. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or whatever they say. Honestly, I'm just doing this to see if it works. And that was no help. So onwards to the next place. Now usually those help. Usually these situations you earn something. There are occasional stuff like okay, aim for the shields. And now a survivor becomes part of our crew. I'm gonna send them there because because putting somebody there allows you to see where their crew is. Where the enemy's crew are, so you can track them and then destroy them. Now, outpost is usually a pretty good thing. Because most of the time, the outpost will give you loot. They're pretty much indefinitely going to give you something. And I'm just gonna activate that so that I don't have to use it. And you definitely want to repair that as soon as possible because the other ship is, that ship is pretty much doomed. Pretty much once that happens, the ship is doomed. Once all their weapons go out. And then you get some more loot, and I'm definitely going to that shop after this. Let's go to the store and see what we get. And now, let's repair. Now, mantises can be very good because Because those guys can basically defend your ship all by themselves. Now, pike beams can be good. I'm actually gonna destroy the breach. I'm probably gonna destroy this. Though, comparing the two. I'm probably gonna pick up this mantis. Now let's replace the crew member in there with this guy, and then let's station him in there because it's very bad when oxygen is low. You never want low oxygen, ever. It's often what kills me. Honestly, I could go for either way, but I'll prefer to fight. As you can see, there's only 2 crew members, so I could easily just attack. Okay, I'll take more crew over that. Now this is probably the most crew I've ever had. Usually I only have at most 4 or 5. Completely forgot to send that guy. I've completely forgot to set the guy's positions. Well, let's just heal you. And now let's go to the exit. Now you shouldn't bring those creatures onto your ship because last time I tried, they killed one of my crew. You don't want your crew dead. That is something you'd never want. Now we're in an abandoned sector, meaning it's probably full of pirates and other people. And that particular species is actually very nice to have on your ship, because those particular guys don't need oxygen. Okay. All nearby workers, protect. Now that basically made the fleet go slower because they have less information. Now everybody get back to positions and prepare to jump. Well, let's go there first to see if there's anything useful. Now Zoltan's shield bypass. Jordan recovery arm. Now I could get cloaking, which is very useful to me. Because I get cloning bay. Cloaking is probably the one I want the most. Because I can allow you to do that, which makes your ship much more unlikely to be hit. Now let's test out this cloaking. So aim the blasters. Now, let's upgrade cloaking, and I don't have enough to do that, so let's just go over here. And now, let's see what the next place brings. Nothing. So, intervene. Now, this is only a drone. I mean, those guys, drones are usually pretty weak. Now that that's finished, we get more. Now I can upgrade that, so now the sheet, now cloaking. Now we can cloak better. And honestly, I'm just gonna take there. Nebulas are really annoying. I'd rather take hostiles than nebulas. And now we get some more missiles. Yay, missiles. Now activating that also prevents them from going onto our ship. So I'm just gonna Now I guess we didn't need to do that. And now we can completely upgrade cloaking. Now this run seems to be going very well on account of how many crew we have. Actually, cloaking itself is very good in these nebulas. Because cloaking acts as, can also allow you to dodge more. And your weapons aren't stopped from it. Now we defeat the drone, and that scrap thing is really paying off. The scrap arm is really good. Now my tip when you're doing that is to go for the same strategy, except instead go for the engines. Is to do what you normally do, but instead go after the engines. Actually, that's wrong. It's actually my mistake. It was actually go after... Completely forgot. It's actually go after the ship's main deck. As in case you go after that, they have nothing to defend. As without it, they can't do anything. Now, I did need a store because I need to buy some more missiles and repairs. Or get by that, and then I'm gonna prepare for when I can use that. All I need is a bit more. I can use that to... And having 3 weapons is very good. And that was extremely good, as now we can get that weapon online. And with that weapon... Now one thing that we probably want in case we can find is a certain piece of equipment that allows you to keep charges between warps. Which can be very good when fighting. So it can allow you to prepare before you attack. And I find that that's usually the better option. Because it may damage your ship. Now you could try and get the resources by doing that, but I'd rather be nice. Cloak. Set the charge there, set that there. I'm just gonna fire straight into that. Get rid of it. No, I'm just gonna say that because... And we failed. Oh well, onwards. That's the best thing to do in the beginning. Start aiming. I'm gonna let that charge up. Okay, just everything fire at the engines. What? What happens? Must accidentally clicked the request. Now we can go to store, repair, and buy missiles. Unless we find a specific item. Now let's head towards the exit. And if we have more scrap, we could hire someone. And currently we have 7 crew. And do that. Actually, no, you have to target that. And once you reach the end, you have 1 sector after this, which is rebel controlled. And it's always the same thing. Now they can't attack. This is the captain speaking. They have now destroyed the ship. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe in case you like this. Or in case you just pity me and my one subscriber. Pretty sure it's still one. In case I'm wrong, I'll check it. I'll probably be wrong by the time this video comes out, maybe. In case people are kind. Yeah, that scrap recovery arm basically is... This thing is one of the most OP items. First, let's see. Then I am going to get that, because that can tell me problems that might be ahead. Now I'm just looking at this. Well, I'm gonna go to the most dangerous ones first. Because that's how I do things. Immediately turn that on to see, so I can start targeting. Now you go over there and heal real quick, and then we'll send you all back. Now let's jump. Let's first jump to this inconspicuous area. They give me Burst Laser Mark III, Shots per Charge 5, normal damage. Now it seems that I might... Let's just check. Yep. In case I bought all system powers left, I could do it along with buying a couple more power bars. Except I don't have enough. You need like 190 to get that last bit you need 190 to get those last two, and then I need to pay like an extra 65 to get the rest of the power needed. Asteroid fields. Nope, but as you go further along, everything becomes better. I say those buttons are never worth the use, except for maybe to close all doors. Because honestly, open all doors is not very useful. I mean, why would you want to open everything? I don't need any more crew game. Last stand. So yeah, basically this is our group. That's the Rebel flagship. Okay, well, looks like I lost. Looks like this is the ends for my good old team. So that was the closest I got from to winning. Anyways, this was BuzzPeep. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm just saying this so that people will do it. And see you next time, where hopefully I can actually succeed.